Hey everyone, my name is Cowboy and welcome to my channel. This is going to be something a little different. This is going to be my first reaction video on this channel, but I am not new to XG. I am also not new to K-pop in general. I am kind of like an old guy. I'm an old K-pop fan. And just to talk about my credentials, if you know, you know, I am a 15-year stan of Sonushide or Girls' Generation, and they were my first love in K-pop until XG came along. So when XG got introduced to me last year, when around the time Shooting Star came out, I'm reacting to today. They came at an incredible time. I was kind of like looking for motivation in life, looking for some inspiration, and look both from like a musical and artistic and a personal standpoint. And then it clicked. It kind of clicked for me. When I first saw Shooting Star, it didn't hit me, and then I watched Shooting Star again, and then again and again, and I watched it 100 times, and now here we are. So this is not going to be a new reaction to Shooting Star. It's going to be more of a deep dive. That's kind of like what I want to do with this channel. It's more of everything I learned watching other reaction channels, everything I learned researching and living and breathing XG. I just love them so much. And I have a lot of notes here, so I'm just gonna go through like how I wanted to go through this. But one of the things I love about XG basically is the whole duality of the girls. It permeates through their entire philosophy, both as artists, both as people, and both as how Simon developed the group. So it's all about duality. It's their onstage persona compared to their offstage persona. Harvey, Jurin, they're also like shy and kind of cute offline, but then when they go on stage, even Maya, they just go to the zone and then they just kill it, you know. And the duality reflects in their entire production, from their lyrics, from their music videos, from even the technical aspects of the music videos. It's all about dualities. It's up and down, it's left and right as per their song. It's their makeup, it's odd eyes that they use, like in Puppet Show. It's a whole concept in their lore about aliens and earthlings. It's all that duality and all that factor. It's even in the composition of the group. Simon built a group that's composed of rap and vocals and the intertwining of the two. And even their concept as people, they're trained in the K-pop system, but they're an all Japanese group, and then they decided to do their entire discography in English. Who's doing that? They're the ones who are killing it. And it's this duality, I think, that's basically their main strength. And I'm probably gonna keep on talking about like the channel is called. I just talk too much, but I just want to end the whole concept of their duality on this little tidbit. How many letters are in XG? Let's get to the video. I have a lot of notes for Shooting Star, and like after watching this a million times, so this is kind of what I want to do different. And I'm gonna go through, pause warning, obviously. I'm gonna go through the whole video and point out all of the little info and some of the callbacks that are gonna come out later in their discography and in their later videos. So yeah, I just want to go into a deep dive of Shooting Star, the video that changed it all for me, that introduced XG to me and that introduced the new love of my life, basically. So yeah, let's go into the. So I have my notes with me. Again, pause warning. There's gonna be a lot of pausing with this, but I'm gonna try and let the good parts pass. You know what? I hate it when reactors just pause it right at the beat drop or something. But yeah, let's do it. Shooting Star, XG, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, they're passionate.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be where I pause it first, because I wanted to point out, when did the showing of credits, like Rigged Film here was in charge of Shooting Star and like TGIF later on in other videos. When did it start that they started displaying like the credits, like like a movie in music videos? When did that start in K-pop? I have kind of like a bias. I want to say that actually started this, but was this like a fourth gen thing that they started showing the credits and the director and all of that? I mean, and we know Simon's behind the whole thing, but showing like the production team and the concept and like and everybody and the choreography and everybody behind the videos. When did this start? I think that's really cool. And another production detail, These LED signs are both on the helicopter and they're going to be in the background. These obviously show the lyrics of Shooting Star, like all these shooting stars in the dark are showing on this helicopter. But yeah, let's go. So I know I said I wasn't going to pause on the drops, but I just wanted to point out that that first transition, top to bottom, duality again, kind of like this is they're going to return to this concept of top and down back in, I mean, further on in Puppet Show when that comes out, you know, top and down, heaven and hell, that kind of concept. Yeah.
Everything I do it A1 flawless. Make them go insane.
Pandemonium is gonna come back in next June.
Always looking fresh, got the green in my diet. Head to my toe, shining like canary diamonds. Yeah, freedom cool kiss.
So I just want to go back to Kakona's grill, which obviously says Shooting Star. And Kakona's my bias in the group. When I first saw Shooting Star, she immediately made an impact with this outfit and the ponytail and the blue hair, and this her look is just so intense. Even before I realized that she was doing this really sick snarl that she does in the cipher, and Kakuna is just so cool, man. I love Kakuna so much. But yeah, Shooting Star in the grill, the teeth gems, and yeah, let's continue.
Freedom cool kiss, not into it. Going stupid saucy. We have movement.
So I wanted to point this out. They're going to be doing this a lot in their music videos, where their aspect ratio changes. So it's clearly there's a filter on this part of the video, and the aspect ratio goes back to 4:3. And this is another thing I like about their production. It's this attention to detail that kind of makes them so top tier. The aspect ratio change. They respect the aesthetic that they're borrowing from, so that they have a lot of like 2000s and 90s influences in their group, both in their personal inspirations and also with the production and the concept of the group. And I love that even even from a technical standpoint, they go like, who does like the 4:3, and later on they're going to be using like the VHS and cassette imagery. That is so cool. I mean, that's just paying tribute, and that's just honoring the aesthetic that they're borrowing from, and then just elevating it to the next level. Their production crew is just sick. Also, first appearance of their diesel sponsorship, quote unquote. It's on Harvey's hat here, but it's also going to be in Chisa's necklace later on. But here's what I've always wondered about. How much money is like Avex throwing at them where they're not publicly sponsoring any particular luxury brands, but then the group has like so much swag. They got LV pants, they've got designer everything, they've got iPhones, they've got AirPod Maxes. They're really kitted out. So I'm guessing there's a lot of money that goes into the group, even without like overtly sponsoring brands and stuff. But yeah, and one last thing about this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk too much. I really like that this music video in particular kind of took it home in terms of the fashion, where you know how a lot of K-pop kind of borrows from Japanese Harajuku fashion, and then so K-pop and then back to Japanese, and then it came from Japan and Harajuku goes to K-pop, and then back to Japan with XG, and now we're seeing it again in K-pop, and I just love that back and forth, and like the inspiration and like the promotion of like just the cultural influence of the fashion, and you know their fashion always killing it. I just love it. Anyway. One last thing. They go from super hard hip hop at the start, like everything I do is A, and then they go into literal rainbows and unicorns. I love it. This set is just so cool. There's like a sun throwing up in the background, it's throwing up a rainbow in the background. I just love that. It's just again, duality, hip hop, hard hip hop, unicorns and rainbows. There's a top down duality again by Chisa. While Jury is in close up and she's wearing the stars in her shirt, I just want to point out that even their fashion, their how they were dressed up for the music video and for the choreography videos, it's all stars. All of their footwear are Bapestas, like Tim's Bapestas and the Bapestas. They're all wearing stars everywhere. There's just star iconography everywhere. And again, attention to detail. Shooting star. XG, who's doing this? I swear to God. Anyway.
This world, I'm in space, now I'm going up. Heading to the stars, wouldn't trade it all for another life, no. Yeah, we run it.
So before we go into the cars, just wanted to point out Maho Shoujo, Magical Girl Transformation, callback to, well, not callback, kind of inspired by Sailor Moon and all of the Magical Girl transformations. And it's so cute that Hinata does it here. I love it so much. And this loading screen, this passes by like in a few seconds, but man, I love these looks of theirs. They don't show these looks so much in the video, but I just love all of their looks here. Let's go to the cars.
For another life, no. Yeah, we riding, so shining for sure. Ooh, I am looking so lavish. Ooh, I put it well like it's a habit. It's a big move.
So I really like that even their choreography reflects the lyrics. The writing, they're doing the driving action, which is going to come back in left, right. And then the shining, they're covering their eyes, shining. I just love that. Again, attention to detail, man. So cool.
Looking so lavish. Ooh, I put it well like it's a habit. It's a big move. Every day's like a dream. Making big moves. Yeah, we do it for a team. Ooh, I'm looking so lavish. Ooh, I bet you can imagine.
Okay, so this is an important part, and I'm going to get back to that in a bit. But wait, first of all, their blue hair looks is just iconic. This era is so freaking good, man. So I wanted to point out one thing. Whenever the word team comes out in the lyrics, it's always either preceded or followed by footage of them being goofy. It's going to come back later in the song, but in this part, it comes out just before she says team, and then like Kokon is kind of goofing around beside Jurin. That's so cool.
Making big moves. Yeah, we do it for a team.
that shot.
Ooh, I'm looking so lavish. Ooh, I bet you can imagine. Don't need a stunt, cause we cool and super.
Okay, I have to stop it here because nobody has pointed this out. Coolin Sudin boot it just for fun. This is just a throwaway line in the song, but somebody in this production decided to put a whole ass hotas setup here in the background. Cooling suit and booting is not just any common line. That is a line, those are terms that come out from the MECHWARRIOR series. If you guys are familiar, MECHWARRIOR is a mech series derived from BattleTech, of course. And part of the lore of that universe is that the MECHWARRIOR pilots themselves, they have to wear a cooling suit because the inside of a mech gets so hot in the cockpit. And before they drive the mech, they have to put on a cooling suit. And they just casually reference cooling suit and booting up in this music video. That is insane. Someone on this team is a MECHWARRIOR, is a BattleTech fan, is just I guess a pilot game fan, or like is a aviation fan. That is ridiculous. That attention to the console, the HOTAS. I forgot. I'm kind of blanking on what HOTAS means. HOTAS, HOTAS, is defined as. But man, they put a shot in there and then they doubled it just so there's two separate shots of Maya and the console. Ridiculous. Attention to detail again. Somebody on this team, man, they just get me.
I bet you can imagine. Don't need a stunt.
Lots of UI imagery as well, like messaging apps.
You couldn't run up on me, I'm too out of this world. I got that spaceship. spaceship jumping ready for my lunch. I don't care for my bread.
So this popping move that Harvey and Chisa do, I believe that's from Mascara. They reuse that a bunch of times. I mean, it's nice because it's very efficient. When they make new choreography, they can reuse old parts. But I notice that they're being efficient with it. It's just min-maxing their choreography. I just love it. Also, I just wanted to take a look at when the close-up of the ticket came on screen. This got pointed out in one of their behind the scenes. There's a ticket. So, coming to you. Diversity, no hatred, energy to move on, a piece of peace, inspirational mood, love and more love, joyful vibe, confidence to do something stupid. I love it. Number of items ordered 7. I love them so much. And again, there's a lot of UI when it Shooting Star Ear is a lot of UI for messenger apps and like apps in general. It's gonna come back a lot of elements, UI elements and UX elements that relate to apps and to messaging in general. It's gonna come back. I love it. It's again attention to detail. They're so ridiculous.
You couldn't run up on me, I'm too out of this world. I
Glow
got
in
the
the dark
spaceship
braids.
jumping ready for my lunch.
Pigtails.
I don't care for my bread, I'm just going dumb. I ain't tryna fire shots, but they do it long.
This, I'm calling myself out as an old SNSD fan again here, but doesn't Kokona kind of look like Taeyeon here? Really? She kind of looks like Taeyeon here, seriously. And I also want to appreciate when Harvey pops out here, like this attention to detail of like the editing. That's just so sick. It's gonna come back again later. Again, they're so efficient and so attention to detail. I swear to God.
I'm on a wannabe, nobody touching me.
I love Harvey's look here in Inside. Oh, before we miss that, again, more messaging UI. Your wish is on the way and on the way. Just using the dialogue box, or sorry, the messaging UI to show the additional text. Not a lot of people catch that there's actually text that happens here. It's really sick editing also in the background of the group. I love the lights on their hands. So Anime Eye, called back again to the anime inspiration earlier from the Mahou Shoujo transformation. Really sick. Star Immature first, iconic. The Asian tita pose, the Asian mom pose. I forgot what that meme was, but somebody was doing the star pose also as a meme. But then with the overexposed lights on their fingers, I love it so much. Yeah, the canon formation of these parts, I love it so much. Okay, this shot, holy shit, this is the shot that got me. This is the shot that kind of made me fall in love with this group. This shot, man, Jesus Christ. And with the body rolls they were doing in this shot, can I just, also, the editing in this part is sick. Like Maya removing the XG sign, which simulates she was holding up to the camera and then she opens up to wave at Juria. That's really sick. The light opening and into the appearance of Maya, and then with the flash pop of the rest of the group. Sick editing. These Rigged Film have outdone themselves with this video. It is so sick. But again, I want to go back to this shot. I'm going to replay this a few times. One more. And Maya's popping in this section is so sick as well. He's like, She does a roll. It's so good. I can't believe that Maya was one of the weakest dancers, because when she does her thing, like when she takes off the jacket during the live performances, or like when she does the popping. It's so sick in this part, and also with a kicking part in the earlier part just before the cooling suit stuff. But again, this shot, they all look so good here. Kona, I'm gonna replay it one more time.
Shining, shining for sure. Ooh, looking so lavish. Ooh, I put it one like it's a habit. It's a big move. Every day is like a dream. Making big moves. Yeah, we do it for a team. Ooh.
So there's again the word team came out, and then they had that goofy shot of them breaking apart from the star formation.
It's like a dream. Making big moves. Yeah, we do it for a team.
There. Ah, Juria. Maya in the back. Oh, look at Maya sticking out in the back.
Looking so lavish. Ooh, yeah, I bet you can't imagine. Oh, you rocking with a dream team.
I love the speed ramping in that part. And shout outs again
Bet you can't imagine.
to the editing. You have to edit all of this Paramount Pictures ass transition with the stars going around them. You're gonna have to. I mean, they're probably doing a green screen to make this a little bit easier, but let's not downplay how hard it is to edit and comp this shot, like just in general. It's just so cool. It just adds so much visual, like, addition to the shot and a bit more complexity. It's so underrated. And I really love the speed ramping when they're doing the pose and they snap and they do the snap. It pops so much when they do the speed ramp. And they can kind of do it naturally already because they're just that good, but I really love the additional editing with it to add the speed ramp to the shot and just to make that extra that pops so crisp.
Oh, you rocking with a dream team. Calm is dropping when we hit the
Praying hands emoji. Again, more messaging UI.
scene. Oh, you rocking with a dream team. We're shooting from another galaxy. And you know we take it all the way. Lights and camera action is just how we live.
Nada.
Don't get it twisted, this entire play. Just
More of the messaging UI. Rate your experience. 5 stars.
know that
Going to 200,000, 200 stars, thousands.
she's going on. So shining, shining for sure.
Okay, just had to let Yuria finish, but
This entire play. Just know that she's going on.
the first few times I would watch Shooting Star, I was just so proud of them. And this line, just know that XG's going all the way. They're doing it. When the world tour finishes, they're doing it. They're going all the way. They told us, they warned us in Tippy Toes. And now they're just doing it. And it's just such an inspiration. That really, this line kind of still makes me emotional. Like hundreds of times I've watched this video, it still kind of makes me emotional. I just love it so much. And this line is just so inspirational, and just the whole song itself. Like, if I give it my all, will it pay off? That's always my mentality as somebody who works like almost every day, nonstop. Sometimes you don't see what's ahead. You just trust the process. You just trust your team, and just believe in yourself. Believe in your family. Believe in your group, and believe in yourselves. And they're gonna go all the way, and they're gonna become stars. Shooting Star. Audio ramp. So much is happening in this last part. Can I just say? Number 1, that's so cute. Number 2, check out Harvey's faces here. So, it's Harvey. Wait, Kokona. I gotta. Kokona. So, Harvey does this really cool salute move. Chisa does this in left, right. I just wanted to point that out. One of those things that I just catch. Keep that in the back. Okay, everybody loves the line that Harvey's a queen because obviously she is. But can I just point out, everybody points out that.
Every day's like a dream, making big moves.
So there is a sick edit of her hair coming out of the phone, but nobody's pointed out that she suddenly has glasses on. Guys, attention to detail. They're so sick. Glasses.
It's so lavish, oh, that you can't imagine.
And ending on the app icon with 7. And it's going to go up to 8 and 9 when the remixes come out. Oh, I love this video so much. I love XG so much. So, that is XG. And that was my deep dive reaction into Shooting Star. I want to do more reactions on the rest of the Shooting Star stuff because not everybody watches the really good stuff. The relay dance is really cool. I don't know if I have enough time to react to all of the performances, but the dance practice is really cool. But the relay dance in particular is so cool because their relay dances are just next level. If you not to compare to other groups, but their relay dances are just something else. And their Shooting Star, the changes that they do, the parts that they mix up, and like some of the additional actions and choreo that they do. Again, attention to detail. These girls, this production. Simon, my friend, you're doing something amazing. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing these deep dives while we wait for the world tour, while we wait for new XG content. Let me know if I missed anything. I probably missed a few more things with Shooting Star. It's just that deep and that like detailed of a video that I'm probably still missing more stuff. And I want to keep on doing this. Let me know how you like it. I want to try and keep doing this for more videos in the future. I want to try and get more XG stuff. I don't know if I already talked too much. I don't know if it's gonna be worth me talking about like the extra episodes or anything else, but let's see where it goes. I hope you guys like this, and I hope you stick around and let me know how you like this and if this is a good format or if you just want me to do like raw reactions to stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new about XG, about the Shooting Star, and about me. So I guess I'm just gonna end it there. If you like this video, share it with somebody else, share it with the rest of the alphas. I hope you learned something new, as I said. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. And peace.